Hi, good evening. My name is Tim Muttoo, and I'm one of the co-founders of H2O for All. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining us this evening for our annual Share Drop Gala with the theme of Taking a Giant Leap. This year we're doing it a little differently. It's a virtual gala, and we're coming to you on a live stream. 12 years ago when we've started this organization, we've continued with the mandates of bringing safe and clean water access to the most vulnerable in the world. We've worked on the mandates to improve sanitation facilities in these communities of the most vulnerable. And also we worked with our partners and our community leaders to improve the education around hygiene practices. During this time of the pandemic, it's been documented that the availability and access to water, sanitation, and these hygiene practices is ultra important and fundamental in fighting this virus and preserving the health of the most vulnerable. It's been documented that by world experts, by health leaders, by the United Nations, that COVID-19 will not be stopped without access to safe water in these most vulnerable communities. We need your help. We need you to join this global community. When I think about us taking a giant leap into this unknown time and moment of this global pandemic and where we're going, I think about three things that we need to do. In the last 12 years, we've created partnerships where we have projects around the world in communities with community members and leadership. We need to strengthen those. We need to make sure those people don't feel that we've forgotten them. As an engineer and designing these projects, and we've created capacity and training leadership around operating these projects, we want to make sure that they're operating properly. We want to maintain them. And lastly, as you signed up, you've seen that we are ambitious. We want to continue bringing clean, safe water and sanitation to new communities. We want to do that. When I think about the global community, I think about people like the pregnant women that we've seen in our health clinics and our hospitals that worry about the fact that they might not be able to get access to safe water during their childbirth. They fear maybe they'll receive an infection. I think about the young girls this very morning that woke up at 4 a.m. who've walked along the same path to go get access to water for their families, but who've been sexually assaulted. I think about the man that farms every day to grow crops but doesn't have enough water to grow the food for his family. I think about the elderly woman that's shut in her home, the forgotten woman that can't physically go and get water. She can't so safe distance from people. I think about those people who make up our global community. Those are people, are us. Those are the people that make up our global community. I will ask you this evening that you will join us. You will join us in the fight against this COVID-19. You will help us bring access to safe and clean water to the most vulnerable. You will help us improve sanitation, infrastructure, and practices. You will help us bring education around hygiene. Thank you.